How's it going, folks? It is Matt back with another crypto video, and today's video is on DigiByte. Now, I did an interview with a member of the DigiByte awareness team last night. His name is Devin. Unfortunately, when I was listening to the interview before I uploaded it, I was not happy with the sound quality at all. You know, I'm using a built-in microphone that's built into my laptop. He was doing the same thing, and it just really, even though the information was great, I think the sound quality was kind of doing a disservice to the project, so that's why I did not upload it. And as far as upgrading my equipment, you know, my YouTube channel was recently monetized and money is slowly starting to trickle in. You know, I think you need to reach $100 before you get your first paycheck. I haven't made that mark yet, but when I do, I am looking to invest the money I make from YouTube back into it. So whenever I do start getting a paycheck from AdSense, I'm going to start by getting a new microphone so that my sound quality is improved, and then look at different upgrades I can do going from there as money starts to trickle in from YouTube. So in today's video, I'm going to cover all the topics that we talked about last night. The information still needs to get out there. I was just really not happy with the sound quality. So before the interview, I asked the community on YouTube, I said, tonight I'll be making a video with a guest from DigiBAT. His name's Devin. Comment below if there's anything you'd like us to discuss. So in the interview, we did answer these questions. I only got 4 questions, so I'll answer them again here. This first one was, could you please ask Devin what he specifically means when he says on numerous posts, is he just being generic by saying big things are coming for DigiByte, or is there something specifically he is referring to, i.e. a listing on Coinbase, etc.? So I asked Devin this question, and he said, basically, as a member of the DigiByte awareness team, you know, he is friends with some of the developers and other higher members in the organization, so he has heard some projects that may be coming in the future, but he's not able to disclose them at the time, and basically all we are allowed to talk about is information that's already publicly available. So when he says big things are coming, just overall, he just means the overall excitement or sentiment of the market at the time. You know, there are certainly big projects that are big things that are happening around that may not be getting the media attention that it deserves. One example, this tweet from the Crypto Soldier. He says, love this. You can pay for your beer, rum, and food with DigiByte in Jamaica. Mass adoption right there. And he was retweeting this tweet from Donald Porter. And basically, there's a big music festival going on in Jamaica. I believe it was like 20,000 people may end up attending this. And as you can see from this sign, DigiByte is accepted there. They're also accepting Bitcoin and Ethereum and I think a couple other currencies. But, you know, that's a big deal. It may not have the same kind of impact that like a partnership with a bank, you know, like XRP or XLM having a financial partnership, but it's a start. You know, DigiByte is a grassroots project and it's starting to show fruition. Starting in Jamaica, you know, it's gaining adoption in Venezuela where their economy is collapsing. And same thing we saw in Turkey when their sanctions were harming their economy. The interest in DigiByte increased in those areas, and it's slowly starting to spread across the world, one location at a time. You know, it's a grassroots project. Another thing that's exciting about DigiByte, this is DigiByte's Twitter page, and they've been posting DigiFacts every day, counting down. And this was the other day, DigiFact 23. AutoCrypt was developed for DigiByte as a polymorphic algorithm that resists ASICs. Due to AutoCrypt's reprogramming itself every 10 days, it will only be viable for GPU and FPGA mining. Now, I know I covered this not that long ago, but it's still a valid point to mention, and why there's overall excitement in the DigiByte community. Having built-in ASIC resistance will be a big deal for this project. You know, Bitcoin gets a lot of criticism due to the fact that companies such as Bitmain have massive ASIC mining farms that mine Bitcoin, and that basically gives them a small portion of control over the network and kind of centralizes it more than it should be. If DigiByte is ASIC resistant, then companies such as Bitmain can't set up massive ASIC farms and exert some sort of control over the DigiByte blockchain. So that's a big deal for DigiByte being ASIC resistant. Another exciting thing just going on is this tweet is coming from CoinField. says, we are glad to announce that DigiByte will be listed on CoinField before the end of 2018 and will be available in 61 countries. We are going to offer DigiByte and XRP pairings, as well as DigiByte USD and Euro pairings on the MoonGo app. So more exciting news, more US dollar pairings for DigiByte. You know, I find it interesting that they paired DigiByte with XRP. Maybe we can get some of the XRP community interested in DigiByte. You know, time will tell. So the next question that someone wanted to ask was when Lambo. And basically, when there's mass adoption in the market, you know, we are very early in the stages of cryptocurrency, blockchain technology adoption. While a project like DigiByte has been around for several years now, it's still quite some time before the overall general population of the entire world realizes the value of this project. And really, while we all do want it to skyrocket and see the returns that we're kind of expecting, markets like today where it's down, you know, I'll hold on to that for as long as possible. You know, it's just more time to purchase more if you truly believe in this project or any other project that you're interested in. This is a real moment to be able to buy in and fill your bags, so to speak, but don't FOMO into it. You know, I think it's maybe it could be even 2020 before we even see a real bull market like we saw last year. And I think last year's bull market was really based on pure hype alone. You know, I saw Justin Sun say that Vitalik Buterin even said that himself, that the bull run was created by hype. And that's true. And I think this whole year's been a kind of people realizing that and falling back, and that's why we're seeing the market crash. And I think when it does finally, or all the coins that are kind of useless or solving problems that don't exist, once those projects kind of fade away into history, is when we'll see projects like DigiByte or Cardano or etc. start to shine, and that's when I think the next bull market will start to happen. So this question, are there any partners in the pipeline or expansion plans? Thanks much. So there's tons of expansion plans, you know. I think this next question here, VESTI and DigiAssets, is kind of answering the question in terms of expansion plans. As far as partnerships, you know, we are not able to talk about anything that's not already publicly available. I will say the whole DigiBAT team is working hard, very hard, day in and day out to get DigiByte listed on different exchanges. You know, with their partnership through Anthem ID and VID, we are starting to see some progress in terms of the use of the DigiByte blockchain. Anthem ID just recently created the Anthem ID SOAP, which is basically the next generation of DigiID, and they're offering the open source solution, and they're offering full commercial grade solutions for the DigiID technology. And I know I've got a lot of questions before, comments on my videos, people asking to make videos on how to use DigiID. You know, I can do that. I think there are already some very good videos that show how to use it, how easy it is to do it. You know, if I can find one and remember, I'll provide a link in the description below. So this next question, VESTI and DigiAssets, they're asking for some more information on top of that. You know, as far as, oh, let me backtrack real quick. Any partners? So while this isn't a direct partner of DigiByte itself, they have partnered with the DigiByte awareness team, and that is the company Cryptobond Tom. And basically they sell cryptocurrency merchandise, including DigiByte. So if you buy a DigiByte t-shirt, I think they sell hats and mugs and stuff like that. If anything you buy on this website, DigiByte related, they donate 15% of the sales back to the DigiByte awareness team to help them, or help their marketing fund and help spread awareness about the project. So, you know, with the holidays coming up, if you want to own a DigiByte shirt, or if you want to, you know, buy one for your friends or family or something, if you do it through this website, one, you get an awesome t-shirt, and two, you help support the DigiByte awareness team at the same time. So back to their question about VESTI and DigiAssets. First, VESTI. Jared Tate did mention VESTI at the Texas Bitcoin conference not that long ago. And aside from what Jared Tate said in this video, you know, I don't have any information to release. Basically, VESTI is Jared's project, and he's bringing the blockchain technology to real estate. And beyond what that means, any partnerships or what all that entails, I don't have that information, but I expect it will be coming out very soon, probably sometime next year. So the second part of that, DigiAssets, looking at this tweet from Rudy Bauman, DigiByte, DigiAssets could transform the platform blockchain landscape. And he was retweeting this article written by the Crypto Recorder, which I pulled up here. I won't read it to you, but I'll provide a link in the description. It's a well-written article, worth the read. But basically, DigiAssets, when it's complete, will allow for the creation of ICOs, decentralized applications, and the tokenization of assets on the DigiByte blockchain. And that will be a game changer for DigiByte. We've seen the success Ethereum has had, the success Tron is having with the creation of ICOs and decentralized applications. And Stellar Lumens is kind of in a niche market right now with the tokenization of assets, and I think DigiByte will be a strong competition to that when this is up and running. And it could be due to the fact that it's far more secure, far more decentralized, and really that's the direction the future will be moving in terms of the financial market. It's going to need to be decentralized as we lose faith in the centralized systems that we're currently using, and security. Cybersecurity is without a doubt one of the major threats to all technology going into the future, and DigiByte is one of the most secure. So I think that will draw a lot of attention to it for those qualities. People aren't going to build critical system decentralized applications on top of a blockchain if it's not secure, but DigiByte is. So when this is complete, you could start to see some very legitimate decentralized applications being built on top of the DigiByte blockchain. So I think that was the last question. Yeah. So that will wrap up today's video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the bell to get notifications, like it, share it, leave a comment, and I'll see you guys later.